GospelKorea TV. Report on conversion therapy. In this UN report, Victor Madrigal-Bolos, the UN independent expert on sexual orientation and gender identity, encourages the governments to outlaw the doctors from offering and patients from seeking psychological therapies that help those who are struggling with unwanted sexual desires and behaviors commonly related to homosexuality. The article I'm referencing is from C-Fam의, published on 4th of June 2020 by Austin Roos. The title is UN Report Condemns Talk Therapy for Homosexuality. And as per the title, literally that's what the UN is now moving towards doing. No talk therapy to convert LGBT people, to persuade them to be straight. It's much like in certain religious countries where you're not allowed to preach the gospel to convert the people into Christianity. The same thing is happening right here. Victor Madrigal-Bolos, who has sought to punish religious opponents who disagree with his LGBT agenda in the past, are now persecuting doctors and professional therapists, calling them perpetrators in his report, implying that they are criminals. Victor believes that some therapists use electrical shocks on patients during aversion therapy, which is totally untrue, and that such talk therapy is a violation of human rights, but exactly how this violates human rights is unclear. Victor, and perhaps the UN as well, seem to have accepted the argument that the patients seeking help with unwanted desire and action are forced into therapy by parents and others. Therefore, they claim that providing therapy for such patients is abusive. But therapists who practice this kind of therapy strictly point out that they do not take patients who have been forced into therapy. For them, not only is it wrong, but it also won't work. In any talk therapy, patients must be willing to change, and without this willingness of their own, the therapy will hardly have any progress. In a nutshell, what's in Victor's mind is that if you have lived as a straight person, but now you wish to be gay, he will be very, very happy for you and will back you up with his anti-discrimination agenda to make sure no one discriminates you for being gay or for choosing to be gay. But if you are someone who has lived as gay but now you wish to be straight, Victor will be very, very upset with you and ban you from seeking help and condemn anyone who offers to help you. This is very discriminative mindset from someone who claims to care for the discriminated. This is not just a theory in Victor's report, by the way. The persecution is real and it's on. And remember, there was a guy named Matthew Gregg from Malta who used to be gay, and he met God and he repented. His announcement on how he is no longer gay on a national TV show caused a tremendous havoc in Malta at the time. Some politicians, even the Minister of Equality of Malta, attacked Matthew publicly and tried to silence him in every possible way. This only happened around 2 years ago. And that's just one news we hear about, but imagine how many cases like this get hidden under the rug around the world. Providing talk therapy for any reason or any other reasons has never been banned. However, this report from Victor urges ban on talk therapy for LGBT people who want to be straight. Does the UN really think that there couldn't be a single gay person in the world that desires to be straight, and that everyone who speaks up as such are either forced into it or have been bribed by the opposing party? I mean, come on. The diversity in people should be respected, and this sort of diversity deserves to be respected as well. These people are choosing to change by their own will. God created us man and woman, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And there are many psychological reasons why someone can get confused about their gender identity and have abnormal sexual orientation. These are medical problems which can be cured. But according to the feedback I've received from talking to various people, what certainly compels an LGBT person to change is when he or she experiences a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So, Jesus is the cure. For anyone who wishes to change and no longer wishes to live as an LGBT, please contact us at Gospel Korea. We want to pray for you and help you to get through this with Jesus. We're here to love you as Jesus loves you, and we believe love covers all sins, and you are loved. You are loved by God, and you are so precious to God, and He will never give up on you. To conclude, we're living in a world where the devil twisted every truth and enticing us to be away from God. Without a strong intimacy with Jesus, more souls will be lost. I mean, systematically, the devil is moving to make it even harder for us to reach out to this group of LGBT people. We cannot let this kind of restriction on talk therapy to be adopted as a law through anti-discrimination laws or hate speech laws. We Christians must be alerted and know the tactics of the enemy. And remember, we must love every person and hate every sin. God bless you.